use your select tool, draw a box around the word, and go up to tools and recognize text, and it'll change it to text. Did everybody see that?
Yep.
You sure? Notice how the size there, if I change the color, choose a different color, and write larger, that's not large enough. So writes as large as, it makes it larger or smaller. How many of you are using iPads?
I have my iPad.
You have your iPad hooked up to it?
Yeah, I like it more than that.
The-
Uh-oh.
No, that's personal preferences. I always like this better because there's a difference between the tip of this and this. I can't be nearly as precise with this as I can with this. I know, you have a dainty, some people have a dainty little finger and some people don't.
You are
So,
You could get a stylus for the iPad.
I do have one actually.
every stylus I've used, I don't like so far. So I'm working on it.
That's probably got a little more fidelity than the iPad
Yeah, it's
screen
thinner.
too.
Much more precise. So you can go into control. Notice here it has mimio pad or teacher. My teacher is my iPad. So we'll if you go into preferences under mimio mobile, you get this QR code. The computer and the iPad have to be on the same wireless network. And you open Mimio Mobile, which is a free app, and just take a picture of the QR code. And now my iPad looks exactly the same as the computer.
I'm sorry, could you just tell me how to get the QR code?
Sure.
You open the
You're using a Mac, right? Or you PC?
Both.
Okay, under the Mac, you go to Notebook and Preferences, and this pops up, and you touch Mobile.
Okay.
If you were on a PC, you would go under Tools, and it would say Settings, and you'd get the same picture. You choose Mobile, and the QR code comes up. We don't have class sets of iPads yet, do we?
No.
I can also make my phone into a classroom responder too.
Oh, by doing that same thing, mobile?
Yeah, I would go in there, I would go into here, into Class Manager. My class would pop up with my student names. The students would take a picture of this and choose who they are.
So they would do that with their iPads, right?
iPads, Android tablets, you can use 3 pads for free. If you start using a class set, then Mimio wants to charge you for it. So we're gonna make this back in charge. If you want to hand this to a student while the teacher is in control using this, notice what the teacher iPad says. It says take back control. So at any time I touch that, the iPad's in control and the iPad doesn't work. So if the student writes something you don't like, you take back control. But this allows me, instead of giving the student the iPad, if they break your iPad, you go buy a new one. If they drop this and they break it, I give you a new one. They have a 5-year warranty, so there's a little difference there. You can hand these to students. So that covers this part. Recorder. How many of you would like to record your lesson the night before so you could sleep in class? No.
Sleep in class, no.
No.
So you
Flip
could
classroom,
work-
yes.
So you could work with a couple of other students in the back of the room while students are. So I can go to recorder, click recorder, start a new page here. We're gonna get a new page. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. Let's go up here. Okay. You get another new page. We'll do my screen clipping. Get my picture of the pelican. And now we'll label them. This is the eye. This is the beak. This is the neck. And this is the wing. Because your Mac has a microphone built into it here, it will record your voice and play it back as a QuickTime movie. It helps if you have better speakers. So you can record lessons. When you click here, it's going to ask you if you want to save that video. If you want to save it, you can save it, name it, put it on a website, or show it to the students again later. This is the gallery browser, this little box over here. This is where all the clip art and all that kind of fun stuff is. Graphic organizers. Everybody uses a Venn diagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many circles do you want? 2 or 3? 2? You want it with color or without?
Oh, color after color. 3 different colors.
Like that one?
Sure.
Okay. So they're already there and they're pre-made for you. The nice thing about the gallery is, and the only way you're going to learn what's in the gallery is to search it. So you can go through there and find out what pictures, what graphs and charts, whatever's in there. But you can also add to it. Here's one that I've created called Larry. Larry allows me to bring in pictures. Like I told you before, I like birds. So I like sandhill cranes a lot. But I can also bring in sound files. So you can hear them. You can also bring in video clips. I have a short video clip here from the Colorado Grill in Fresno. It's a nice picture of a hamburger, a little video.
Now I'm hungry.
But you can also, again, you can hyperlink, we saw that earlier, so I could do the video. And then you can also bring in whole lessons, like, who does geography? So here's a map, a PDF of Africa that I got from Ray McNally. So now that it's in here, I just put it in my gallery, linked to put this PDF in there. So now everybody knows that this is Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, Madagascar. This is
I know we choose.
So, who wants to finish this?
We have students. Yeah, I have been South
We know-
Africa is down south.
We know that this area over here is Ebola.
That is not
And
the
this
name of
is
the country,
South-
actually, I don't think.
This is South Africa, Democratic Republic of Congo, These are Burundi and Rwanda. So you bring your maps in, have the students write on it, go up to the board, do it from here. When I say the changes, no, so it comes back exactly like it was before. But you can bring all kinds of things in. Here's one, somebody teaches fourth grade,
Counties.
California counties map. Everybody knows that Lake Shasta is up here somewhere, and then the Sacramento River comes down here, American River, Yuba River. So you can write on it. Now, you can also go to a regular, if you just have the map, here's the same map that I haven't put into Mimio Studio yet. So this is the PDF. Shrink it a little bit so we do the same thing. Here, I have to click down here, take a picture, and now I can write on it. Click out up here and I haven't changed it.
So the advantage of having it in the gallery is you can go back to it next year, it's just there.
Right.
Refer to all the time.
And I don't have to take
Keep it
a
on your
picture and
desktop.
do that.
For any of these, interactive whiteboard things, would it change anything if I just completely forgot that I could do that and just went right up there with the white marker and just wrote all over it? Would that change? Would I have to like, the buttons, would they all go wonky and all like that? Yeah, but what if I just wanted like the blue Exlo marker? Can I do that?
Yeah.
It just wouldn't, okay, cool. So it wouldn't like press any weird buttons or anything.
Well, the only problem is that
I can go right over the buttons and draw.
when I go to the next page, it's still
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, we can do that.
Yeah.
You can write right on it, it doesn't matter. One of the things people get stuck in, that I have problems with, is they'll be here like this, we'll get a new one, and they'll choose white for their color, and then they start writing and it doesn't work. And they ask me, they call me up and say it won't work. And so I'll ask you what color you've selected. Some people select this one here. Doesn't do anything. I'll make sure you're in a color. I'm gonna try not to make you feel foolish, but you will, and it's not, I'm sorry.
Matt, keep note of this.
So you're getting, that's one of the questions you ask them?
I haven't used them in a lot of my
classroom, but usually if it's white text on a white background, I'll give them.
Yeah, it